Road tripping with my two favorite allies. Fully loaded, we got snacks and supplies. It's time to leave this town, it's time to steal away. Let's go get lost anywhere in the USA. Let's go get lost, let's go get lost.
Somebody will go from the gun. It won't affect the race overall, I don't think, but somebody will do it. So they'll go hell for leather from the word go. They'll probably get here in about 10 minutes. It might have been a bit sticky for us with this headwind just coming up that drag, but for the race they literally won't notice it. They'll just flow up it quickly. You get a bit of crosswind or headwind or tailwind. It could affect the race, it could change things. Possibly when we come back in rather than when we're going out. Today is the first time I've actually seen the parks around London. It's absolutely beautiful.
Alice, it is a very, very good location, but there's numerous ones of them. We talked about Richmond Park, we talked about Bushy Park today, but step out of your front door if you live on the race route and you've got an ideal vantage point. This is the start and finish for the time trial. The riders will start in front of the palace back here on the start ramp, head out of the palace, turn left and head south for the main part of the course. They then return and finish immediately outside the race.
It's a real special skill to ride absolutely on the limit of what you're capable of and what you can just sustain. You're being sucked along by a whole bunch and you hit it with a lot more speed than we did. Got some crosswind like we have today, pushing over, and everybody knows, or they will know, there's a descent coming up. It's possible we might get a little bit of action.
I'm not following you down here, you tend to fall off. The race will fly by here in competition, probably about 10 kilometres, 6 miles or so from the Box Hill circuit itself. So the riders have just gone over the climb and the descent that we just tackled. So yeah, I think, you've got a little patio here. Probably the local residents will probably be filling this area, kind of making the most of hopefully a nice sunny day.
Well, if you're looking for winners of an Olympic road race, you really, it's the classics, single-day classics that you need to look to. The stage races are a pretty different athlete, really. Very, very different game here because there isn't the teams to chase things down, and that changes everything. So a small gap, what you'd normally see in a professional race, would normally be swamped in the closing kilometres. It's just not going to apply here. So even maybe half a minute may be enough in that situation. And it also depends who's in that breakaway as well. If the Italians are well represented, if Germany's got someone, if France have got someone in there, then that could stay away.
Simon, 9 times.
Unlike the marathon, the road race courses, they have a distance range as opposed to specific distance. So we needed to get the whole race within a kind of a certain race distance. So we've chosen a longer route out of London to take in kind of the smaller, narrower roads to get us here. And we want to get back to London as quickly as possible to make these hills relevant. So then it's a simple bit of maths once you've identified the way in and the way out to come up with the right number of laps to make it work.
I think this is what London does well, you know, the marathon draws the crowds, Tour de France here. This area of London deals well with large crowds and, you know, hopefully they'll all be out to watch the cycle on day one of the games.
I haven't seen this course, how this race is going to play out, whether it's even going to come to a sprint. I think it's a lot harder a circuit than people think. But having said that, the GB team at the moment has got probably more than one card to play. So if one of them finds themselves covering moves and things and then find themselves in it, well, maybe they'll choose to play a different card.
So Simon, where's the finish? Right here. This is the finish.